Welcome to Thursday Therapy. I'm your doctor. Me. I'm not a doctor. I guess it's weird because I would be the doctor and the patient at the same time because I'm trying to help myself through this, but I'm also the person that's going through it. So I'm the doctor and patient. Anyway, whatever. Screw it. Thursday Therapy. January 16th? Yeah. I don't know why I put the date in there. That's dumb. I'm not going to use that. Thursday Therapy, where I try to make shit into gold. Welcome to Thursday Therapy, where I try to go back in time and watch horrible movies that I thought were just garbage and see if I can find any light, any chance of hope in them, and see if I can make peace and maybe think they're an okay movie. Today's episode, which you've probably already seen in the title, which is down there, 2007's Tranformers. So, I remember going to this when it's first coming out, scratch that, even before that. I remember seeing the trailer where it was like the Land Rover, or not the Land Rover, the Mars rover, and then it, like cameras going all over the place, and then it sees like the shadow of a robot, and then right up. Nah. I don't know if it's a Decepticon or an Autobot. We don't know. But I was excited. I'm not the biggest Transformers fan. Like, I like them. They're fun. They're enjoyable. They're cars that transform into robots. That is awesome. And so it came out. And I went literally 3 days in a row and saw it. I went by myself. I used to live right across the street from the theater, and I would watch it. And I was so happy. Like I said, I went 3 days in a row. And I thought it was really good. The more I watched it, like after it came out on DVD, the acting is... It's not so much the acting, it's the writing. Like, the dialogue is terrible. Just, it's lazy in most parts. The humor was terrible. It's either one-liners or just took too long for a joke. Like when they bust into his room and they're like, "Have you been masturbating? Is your special alone time?" Like, that scene went on way too long.
You are so defensive. Were you masturbating?
Judy.
Was I No, Mom.
But okay.
It's
No, I don't masturbate.
That's not something for you to
It's
bring up. That's a
okay.
father and son thing.
I mean, you
okay?
don't have to call it that word. If that makes you uncomfortable, you can call it Sam's happy time or
Happy
my
time.
special alone time.
Mom,
With
Judy,
myself.
stop.
Mom, you can't come
I'm
here.
sorry. It's just been a weird night. I've had a little bit to drink.
Where Bumblebee like pops out a little, I think it's an oil can, so his oil filter, and like starts lubricating on the dude. It's kind of, come on, we didn't need shit like that. Like, yeah, it's supposed to be funny.
Bumblebee, stop lubricating the man.
Get that thing to stop, huh?
I guess it's funny. I don't know. The movie just didn't make sense. I know there's always human interactions in the cartoon, but it's like there was way too much in this one. And I was not a fan of how they looked. I'm not gonna get all butthurt like with a lot of people where they gave Optimus lips. Like, I don't care. Like, it otherwise is talking like this. So he talked with lips. Who cares? I remember as a kid with the G1 series, and like I guess the Autobots didn't look too bad. It was the Decepticons. Like Starscream, you wouldn't think of it unless, they said Starscream is just a silver jet flying around and then turns into what Starscream is. It looks fucking horrible. Like, I think that's the worst iteration of Starscream. My complete least favorite. It's like at the very bottom. The action's good, where you get, humongous robots fighting in the middle of like a freeway. Or wherever they fight at the end. I don't remember, and I just watched this. Actually, to tell you the truth, I haven't finished it. I kind of stopped it because I couldn't do it. I would say the strongest part of this entire movie is not the action, is not the acting. It's Steve Jablonsky's score. It's just a really good score. Like, I'll listen to just that, like, while I'm working. So, at least it's got that. I don't really remember too much about an Allspark from the show, like the animated G1, but I guess I played with the toys more than I watched the show. I guess, so I don't make this too long and then just sound like I'm whining. It's enjoyable at best. Don't go into this wanting, amazing writing. Yeah, it's enjoyable. I haven't really made peace with it. I still think it shat on the Transformers franchise. I will say that I think since this is a Michael Bay film, he didn't direct the newest one that came out, I think last year, this year. No, it had to have been last year because definitely it's the beginning of 2020. He didn't direct it, but he produced the Bumblebee movie, which I thought was gonna be terrible because I don't need a Bumblebee movie. He wasn't my favorite. But what shocked the crap out of me was that it was all with G1 characters. Like when they're on Cybertron, it's all G1. Like Shockwave looked like Shockwave, of course. Soundwave had the big cassette.
Decepticons attack.
Optimus, like I don't know if I should say spoilers. Well, the movie's been out for a while. It's out on Blu-ray, so I don't care. Like at the end, he's got the old, what is it? I think it's the Peterbilt, the flat nose front. At the end, it was cool that Bumblebee was a Volkswagen Bug instead of the Camaro, even though he turns into the Camaro at the end. I will say Bumblebee was a much better Transformers movie than Transformers. They should have made that then. Who knows? Maybe the new one will spawn a sequel or more Transformer-like movies. Well, Transformer-like movies would just mean GoBots. And like, ooh, Beast Wars. I don't know, get my hopes up. I tried to watch it. I couldn't get really into it. I couldn't get behind it. So, as much, like I said, it's an enjoyable movie, but I find still kind of annoying, and I guess I didn't make peace with it. Like the desert scenes were probably some of the coolest. So no, I didn't make peace with this. Maybe down the line, maybe I'll just completely give up and not care. Like, I'm trying to be less judgmental about movies and just enjoy things for what they are. This is not a great movie. It's not even a great Transformers movie. It's enjoyable for the action. Yeah. So I guess if people like this, I'll do another one. Maybe next time I'll be a little more prepared. Maybe I'll make notes. Some newts. Newts! Yeah. I just have to dig down deep and see what movies I find. Oh, never mind. I have a few more that I could possibly begin here. Yeah. Well, like I said, if people like this, I'll do it again. If not, then maybe I'll find something else to do on Thursday. Like, sleep. Alright, well, I guess this is it. I don't really know how to exit. Maybe I can actually finish watching Transformers. I'll still have probably the same thought. It won't change. Oh no, Transformers.